G'day everyone, how's it going? It's Castlegate here and I'm bringing you another video about Bubble Tanks TD2. So what you did was you made a good decision. You went to the Kongregate website. You went ahead and downloaded the Supernova app. You then installed it. You clicked here as it said in the instructions in Supernova, and you were able to go ahead and play Bubble Tanks Tower Defense 2 in a window outside of the browser on Supernova. Fantastic, well done. So you've gotten around the whole thing about how supposedly, the flash shut-off that happened late last year, that's not a problem for you anymore because you've got Supernova, and Supernova does actually run Flash games. Do you know what else actually runs Flash? The standalone Flash app. But anyway, let's not get into it. You found a way to play this game. Fantastic. And then you decided to try and play all splitters mode, and you realized that it was actually quite tough. If you try and do things like this, you've got your maze, you know that when these splitters die, they split into two smaller monsters, and it just takes a long time to kill them. So you tried something like this. You made a nice long maze to give your towers as much time as possible to beat the splitters. And then you started to send the waves. And you're looking at how far they're going, and you're starting to sweat, but you're thinking, okay, hold on. I'm getting bubbles as these things die, so maybe I can keep on extending my little maze here, and I can survive this. Yeah. No, don't target that one. Oh, God. Anyway. You continue the trend and you try to keep on making this maze longer and longer and longer. And you know what? Eventually it fails. Because, well, spoiler alert, these splitters, have a look at the unit life. Okay? This one's got 240, 280, 320. I'm guessing this one's probably 360. If it's not, then I'll be surprised. Any moment now. What is the unit life? What? 320, and then it jumps to 560. That's interesting. There's a big jump in difference between wave 6 and 7. A big reward jump as well, but the whole thing is just different. Oh, it's because the wave size of these ones is 19, whereas this one's only got 12. Okay, so total unit life is bigger. Anyway, long story short, even if I placed down the extra 8 towers, I still would have leaked and lost. So, splitters mode, much harder than you think. So then you think to yourself, okay, hold on. Let's try a different strategy. Let's try something like maybe this, but instead, let's go ahead and upgrade one of our towers. Let's make it hit harder. And because the splitters, they all bunch up a little as well, let's go ahead and make a splash tower. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Well, I'll grant you this. Splash tower certainly splashes its damage. Oh, and to make sure that we don't lose monsters, let's keep on expanding our maze. Well, that sucked. Straight out of the bat. Straight out of the bat? Off the bat. Or straight out of the gate. Hey, look at me mixing up two phrases. Straight out of the gate we lose 2 lives. No, that's 4 lives. Oh, great. Even worse. So this strategy might not have been as good as you thought. Oh, look at that. There we go. One just goes through, free. No resistance at all. It's just like, I'm out of here. Just in case you were wondering what happened, splitters, when they split, they release 2 monsters, and the 2 monsters, they kind of force themselves outwards. Now, if they're at the right spot when they split, and if the splitters go out at the right angle, they can actually push through a 1 square wide wall. It takes a 2 square wide wall to ensure that splitters don't split through walls. Okay? Something to keep in mind. Oh, and by the way, I'm dying. So this strategy kind of sucks. You're wondering to yourself, how on earth do I beat these things? This is ridiculous. Let me show you how. Okay, there is one tower that is honestly broken in this game. It's as simple as that. It's called the Area Burst Tower. What you do is you go ahead and give it a little upgrade. All you need is a tiny, tiny little maze like this. Okay? And then you send waves. You watch it do its thing. And instead of overwhelming it, even though it is an area burst, I know, instead of overwhelming it though, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and give it a range boost first. Okay, now that it's got a range boost, it can reach further, and therefore the monsters get damaged by it more and more. You keep on doing that sort of thing. Okay, and once you've done that, what you can do is you can then go nuts sending the waves. And once you've done that, with all the bubbles that you got from sending the waves early, you can go ahead and upgrade this thing like crazy. And once you've upgraded this thing like crazy, you can force the monsters to stay around or near it. And keep on sending waves early to get a lot more bubbles cheated in for yourself like ahead of time. Once you've done this, you can even go ahead and send these ones. Let's just sell those towers. Oh, let's sell these as well. And let's go ahead and do something like this. Reshape the place a little bit. Sending waves early is key in this game. I'm not going to lie to you. Anything else is just a waste of time. Now that we've got our overpowered tower that's smashing everything, let's go ahead and give it the ability to smash everything twice as fast, just about. Beautiful. You got to be quick, but that, my friends, is how you beat a level like Splitters. And spoiler alert, that is also the method that you would use to beat the other mode, which is, and I haven't unlocked it yet because I lost all of my progression at Armor Games because we can't play this on Armor Games anymore, but Survival. Yep. It's exactly the same strategy for Survival. It's exactly the same strategy for Decoy. Fixed mode. Fixed mode. What's fixed mode again? Place your towers at the beginning and you cannot buy, place or sell towers after you begin. Okay. Yeah, something similar. All dodge, all bosses, all decoy, and survival, as well as splitters. That is the strategy to use, I kid you not. You can even use that same strategy on normal and hard. Insane, it might be a bit questionable because honestly you will die to ghosts. Unless you're extremely quick, you will die to ghosts. So use with caution there. But that strategy, I kid you not, it will get you a lot of XP. Just keep on using the same strategy in the same modes over and over again across all of the different maps, and you'll get all of the XP you need to unlock everything and then be able to play the rest of the game. I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial, and I shall see you next time. Oh, by the way, this is YouTube. YouTube cares about engagement, so please like the video or unlike it, whatever you want. I don't mind. Put a comment down, subscribe to my channel, and all that stuff. And if you're feeling funny, hit the bell as well. Catch you later, guys.